Here, Brenda Norman will lead off. So far through 9 weeks, the PWBA professionals have averaged 1 300 game for every 1,668 games. So they basically are making this pattern play almost as easily as the league conditions, standard league conditions plays for your average bowler.
And it just shows how skilled some of these ladies are out here to duplicate shots.
Carolyn-Dorin-Ballard now stepping up to start this semifinal match. And as we're talking about 300s, if one of these ladies shoot a 300 or anyone during the televised finals tonight, a $50,000 bonus will be awarded by Travelodge Hotels. And it won't be given this game to Carolyn-Dorin-Ballard.
Watched her a lot in practice on her practice balls. It didn't look like she had a very good shot to the pocket. She has been tying this ball out. She was a little further right in practice. This ball got a little further left, and that's the result because it's a fresher part of the lane, a part of the lane that hasn't been used as much.
So she'll just go for the wood here, 2 pins, and move on to the second frame. Kim, even with 1 warm-up shot left, she ran and grabbed another ball and tried that one.
Right. She actually tried to move into a part of the lane that no one has bowled in with that other ball, and that didn't look good either. So I saw her come over and talk to her husband, Dell, which you don't see very often either. She spent some time talking with him, so a little confusion there to start.
Now, Carolyn-Dorin-Ballard could have been the top seed. She needed a strike and position round last night in the 10th frame to maintain that top seed spot after an unfortunate break by Cara, but she wasn't able to strike. So to get a chance at that title, she's going to have to win this match first. And there you can see, as we mentioned earlier, Kathy Dorn Lizzie in first or second all week until the last round, and Carolyn-Dorin-Ballard climbed her way up, finishing in second. Cara Honeychurch did lead that first round and then grabbed the lead again at the end. And see how much she hooks the ball. Well, Brenda told Kim how she learned to hook the ball.
I grew up bowling on wood guardian lanes, so they hook early and stop. So you try to catch a little bit more with your fingers, try to make it finish in the back end. So that's kind of where it's originated.
I'd say she's catching quite a bit of it. 215.69 average this week, 13-10-1 in match play. But on this TV pair, Kim, she was all over this TV pair. 252 average on lanes 33 and 34.
Now, she did only bowl 3 games on the TV pair, but this ball was a great shot. She actually got it a little left, and it held a little bit, held the pocket.
And she almost had disaster, almost leaving that 7-10, but the 7-pin fell out, so she will attempt to convert the 10-pin. And I'm sure pleased with that, Kim, because Brenda told us she had trouble with her spare shooting this week as a result of those changes she made for ball speed.
She uses a 14-pound ball for her spares. Normally she throws a 15-pound ball for her strike ball, so there has to be some timing issues there, a difference in the weight.
That being Brenda Norman. Carolyn-Dorin-Ballard, 5 titles already in 2001 through just 9 weeks. Week number 10, looking for title number 6. And she is right back on it and has figured out whatever her indecision was. She obviously has made a good choice here on this pair as she trails by just 1 pin. Working on 2 strikes here. Taking a little bit of time. She's told us how hard it is to get the hand to dry down there in the television lights. Kim, I know you're very familiar with that. And
this week, the temperature in the bowling center was a little warmer than other weeks, so your hands sweated a little more. It was important to keep it dry on that hand dryer.
And leaving that 10, but actually almost a 7-10 for Carolyn on that shot.
It didn't come off her hand quite as good as some of her other shots. She didn't hit the ball with her fingers to create more rotation at the bottom as much as she can, and I think that was the result.
So she'll change balls and try to run it down. It's really too early to call this one, but Brenda Norman is in the lead. We'll be right back with more from St. Clair Shores, Michigan.